And I'll break for one moment and talk to you about the violent implication of lack of listening and how things can turn so sour so quickly. I'm in a food service conference in Las Vegas 2 years ago in America, and the first speaker was on. He was 9 o'clock in the morning. We'd snuck in a little bit late. We were up the back of the room. We'd been introducing the Americans to Bundaberg rum the night before, and we were a bit average. I got myself and my construction guy. He's a big fella, about 6'5". And we're in the back of the room, and this guy comes on, and he's very evangelistical, typical style of, American sales, and he says, "Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to talk about advertising and marketing today." And he said, "I know you're all restaurateurs and artistes, and you don't want to talk about advertising and marketing because it's all a pain in the arse, but," he said, "believe me, you need it, you want it, you must have it, but half the time you can't see it, you can't touch it, you can't smell it, but you know it's there." He said, "Let me break it down to other areas that you might have more belief in." He said, "I'm sure there are a lot of people in this room that are very religious, and it's the same thing. You know it's there, you know you get a lot out of it, but you can't actually gauge or monitor it." He said, "But I'll lighten it up even further." He said, "It's like spirituality, it's like ghosts." He said, "Come on, there's thousands of us here today. Why doesn't somebody at least stand up, put their hand up and say they've at least seen a ghost?" And there's like half a dozen people go, "Oh yeah." I'm sitting in the back going, "Righto, here we go." "Anybody here spoken to a ghost?" A couple of people put their hands up. He said, "Has anybody here made love to a ghost?" And Mick's sitting beside me, he goes, "Springs to life." He goes. He said, "Ladies and gentlemen, there's a fella, let's get him up here and talk about it." And everyone's clapping and cheering, and Mick goes running up on the stage, and I thought, this is going to be good. He says, "Son, sit down and tell us what's it like to make love to a ghost." And Mick said, "Oh shit, mate, sorry I wasn't listening. I thought you said goat."